2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the 3M Open is about to start. Pleased you could join us for this first round action. I'm Luke Elvey alongside major champions.
Looking forward to following these two players again as they reignite their rivalry. I have a feeling we'll be in for some more exciting golf as these two battle it out.
Yeah, tricky matchup in your opinion, Rich, against Xander Schauffele?
I'm having a hard time seeing past Xander in this match as the gold coming from around his neck is blinding me.
Yes, I'm just looking through his list of weaknesses and let me just list them off now. Yep, none. Good luck to you. Let's see what kind of tone he sets for himself today. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
The wind is at their back on this one.
See if he can get that one to come back to the left a little. That's a good shot by him. He'll be delighted. 16 feet to the hole. Ouch, that hurts. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. And as we move along, it's Lexi Thompson on top of the standings here. As you said, Rich, TPC Twin Cities, not a long golf course, but ball in play is imperative if you want to make the birdies. Here at the second, water and bunkers come into play.
This is a tee shot that I believe must be challenged. You must take driver out to hit it over that bunker down the right-hand side to leave yourself with as short a second shot as you can possibly get. This green can cause all kinds of problems as it pitches from left to right down towards the water. It's a birdie opportunity if you're bold enough to take on the tee shot.
Getting ready to play their third. Oh, you couldn't paint a better picture. Gorgeous swing. Henny, how's that ball line? It's tough to see from here.
You can get great connection on this one. The rough's not going to cause any trouble. It's sitting good.
Going with the 5-iron here.
Nice out the rough here.
Playing within their comfort zone there.
This is a long way for the bogey, Luke. I tell you, this is a very unenviable position to be in.
Oh, unlucky there. I'd hoped the flag would have helped them. Just a short putt remaining here. A little slide happening here on the leaderboard. See if he can bounce back. Rich, the third hole plays as a par 5 for when people get to play the course casually. But in this PGA Tour event, it's a strong par 4.
It is just over 480 yards, and the line off the tee is at those two fairway bunkers through the fairway. From there, you'll have an open look to this green that moves from back to front. It's truly a strong par 4.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here. Any bounce to the left here would be helpful. That should set up another chance. We'll now move over to Xander Schauffele.
Oh, he's out in front here in this rivalry, but can he stay that way?
Okay, let's get back to the action. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
The perfect leave. Uphill, can be firm.
Sometimes all it takes is just one big play to make a move, and that's an important one in this rivalry. Currently at +1 for the tournament.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
All right, Rich, birdie chance here at the 4th.
It can be, Luke, if your distance control is spot on. This is a two-tier green, and when the pin is all the way in the back left, it can be difficult to get it all the way back there.
Oh, that sounded absolutely flushed. Now that looked pretty good the whole way. Now this is a challenging one. A lengthy putt awaits.
Looking for another birdie here.
No, that's too bad. This is a par putt.
He has to hold this in order to tie with Xander Schauffele.
Now heading over to Xander Schauffele.
He's one stroke in front of his rival so far today. Great stuff.
Ooh. So after that effort, this is the current standings on the course. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. There's plenty of twists and turns around TPC Twin Cities, and the 5th is another.
Massive, massive fairway here at the 5th. So tee it high, let it fly. Second shot straight back up the hill to a green that's fairly flat with a little bit more movement in the back portion of it. It's a cool design.
And he's down there.
Yeah, he's got around 125 here.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. That's a bad error to make there. That's headed right. That's inside the house of opportunity. And this putt to move into the top 5. Okay, steady now. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole.
He's got this to pull in front of Schauffele. This group's rivalry could get interesting.
And that will put them ahead of their rival. A great performance on this hole. Just 2 shots back after that hole. Rich, the par 5 6th, reachable in 2?
Most definitely, but you have to take an aggressive line down the right-hand side. Hitting it anywhere left into that bunker or otherwise is just a no-go zone. Out to the right-hand side, though, you get a clean look at this green. Water over on the left-hand side. The obvious place to miss your second is out to the right.
This shot here from about 240 yards. Just a couple back from our leader. Opting for the hybrid, I think.
Not really what they were hoping for there.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. Just 2 shots behind. Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. Well, this will be a big birdie here. Good putt to make. Just didn't drop. That'll sting a bit. And this one is for his par. We'll now move over to Xander Schauffele.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. A chance to be aggressive here, Rich, at the short par 4 7th.
There's really no reason to be because there's not much room up there, and only the biggest hitters in the game could possibly get it on this green. Just lay it up with a long iron or a fairway metal. That will leave a short second shot to a green that's flat and is just begging to be birdied.
Well, safer than the surface. Maybe it's time to hole a long-range bomb. And this putt to move into 2nd spot on the leaderboard, or at least a share of it. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
Setting up this putt 15 feet from the cup.
If it's up, it could be in. That was a gallant attempt. You know, Luke Donald once made all 400 plus attempts inside 3 feet on the PGA Tour.
Some damage limitation. This one for a bogey.
Over to the par 3, 8th we go, and it's 205 yards.
This is a really cool designed long par 3. As you can see, the green is not very deep. It is wide, and there's lots of pin placements to use on this green. Probably my favorite hole on the golf course. Luke?
Going with the hybrid. Keep your fingers crossed for a bounce to the right. That's just inside the range.
Would need to make a long putt to secure a birdie.
And this putt is to move into the top 5. It was on a good line. Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. Big putt for par coming up. Nice little putt to hole, that one. Now heading over to Xander Schauffele.
He's got some work to do, but he's only one back from his rival.
And how did that shot impact the score? Let's have a look at the leaderboard. He's in a share of 7th place. Reached this golf course designed by the legendary Arnold Palmer, and the 9th resembles the 18th of his Bay Hill Club and Lodge.
This is fraught with danger everywhere. Out to the right, out of bounds comes into play quickly. If you miss it over to the left, there's waste area that you want no part of. Find the fairway, and the second shot demands you keep it left of that water. Anywhere on the green on the left side is a fantastic play.
Good shot there. It's a fairway finder for sure. Second shot here on the 9th hole. Looks to be going with a hybrid here. Uh-oh, this is heading towards the water. This lie's not great. Looks to have choked to Xander Schauffele.
Birdied their last hole.
Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Yeah, they've left it in the perfect spot here, just below the hole. They can be aggressive up the hill.
Time for the 5th shot. Only 2 shots off the pace. Came close on that one. Well played. This putt here for double bogey. Make sure you make this one. And Rich, as we make the turn, I'm interested in your thoughts on this player's performance so far.
Well, Luke, this rivalry we've been watching has been fun. This player's behind their rival as we make the turn, and it'll be fun to see how this matchup shakes out.
Oh, golf clap. That's a beauty. Henny, what's the player facing here?
Setting up this shot with the wind in their face.
Oh, this one's right down the pipe. Outstanding shot. High quality. And this putt to move into the top 10. Oh, that had eyes for it. Lovely shot. That's a good way to move into the top 10. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. The 11th, though, a sterner par 4, measuring 470 yards.
Straight back uphill as well, Luke. You don't want to be in that fairway bunker on the right-hand side, so bail out just a little bit to the left. Second shot, straight back up the hill to a green that is very deep.
And what are we looking at here, Henny?
He's looking at perhaps 175, I'd say.
Opting for the 6 iron. That's a lovely speed on that putt. So close to the hole. Some lovely momentum for this player, moving up the leaderboard. The players face an elevated tee shot at the par 5 12th reach, but keep an eye on the water.
Keep an eye on the water. No need to hit driver here. Just take out a 3-wood, and that golf ball will chase down.
Three over par in a share of 9th. Well, that's very crafty, isn't it?
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
4 feet to the cup. We'll now move over to Xander Schauffele.
He's one stroke behind his rival in this event.
Oh, just missed. So after that effort, let's have a look at the contenders and the pretenders. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Rich the 13th, the par 3, measuring 216 yards. It's a tough one.
It is elevated tee box, but an elevated green as well. Not a bunch of room on the front part of it. Obviously more room as the green gets deeper, but the bunker on the right is an absolute no-go zone. It's very deep and very difficult to get up and down from.
Going with the 5-wood. Needs this one to kick right. Oh, what a lovely shot. He'll be delighted to be inside the range there. This putt to move into a share of 2nd place. Ooh, right by the hole. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole.
He's got this for his par.
Oh, so close. That limits the damage. Now 3 strokes back after that hole. When they stand on the tee at the par 4 14th, Rich, I'd imagine that fortune favours the brave.
It does. I think that players, should they decide to take this tee shot on with a driver, want to go at the second fairway bunker, as this fairway pitches severely from right to left. A driver will get you in there close enough to hit wedge for your second shot, which turns a difficult hole into an easy hole.
This shot from 120 yards.
Wind moving right to left on this shot.
Opting for the 9-iron. Hoping for a bounce here, preferably to the left. That was a bit of a miscue.
Gotta believe the wind affected the golf ball there.
No green in reg, but a chance to save their par. Ooh, that almost went down. Well, I hope he makes this one. It's for par. I like the look of this. And in it goes for the par. Now heading over to Xander Schauffele.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here. Oh, they're going to walk this one in.
So after that effort, this is what the leaderboard looks like. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. The 15th, par 4, and a strong one.
Fairly simple and straightforward tee shot here, as the fairway pitches in from both the right and left-hand sides. So hitting the fairway shouldn't be much of a problem. From there, the second shot goes straight back up the hill to a green that's protected by bunkers on the left-hand side.
Well played, mate. Penny, what have they got in front of them here?
Yeah, I think he's got around 135. Wow, they really put on a show with that approach shot, and their rival, Xander Schauffele, appears to be taking notice as well.
Come on, let's make this putt. It's for a share of 4th on the leaderboard. And that's their 4th birdie of the day. To the top 5 he goes. He currently shares 4th position. And Rich, here we are at the 16th at TPC Twin Cities, and not a long hole, but there's plenty of trouble around.
Water right, bunkers left, but let's face it, Luke, not a long hole, no need for the driver.
Oh, well struck. This drive's heading for the fairway in my eyes. And they've found themselves in the first cut.
What a shot from the rough. This is gorgeous.
That's not the outcome they were after.
Not too sure what they were thinking. Too much club.
They're in the bunker. Got a chance to get up and down. And back to the play, shall we? Getting ready to play their third. 4 strokes off the lead. Oh, I thought that one was going in. Oh, this would be a good one to make. It's for par.
This one's looking good.
Just hammered that through the line. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me. That will work. Currently at +3 for the event.
Moving down the leaderboard, Luke, never a good thing.
Opting for the hybrid, I think. I'm pretty sure they had their sights set on hitting the green there.
What's a strange miss there. Look, they've been hitting the greens all day long.
How close was that to going down? Putting for par. This one has eyes for the hole. That's well holed. Now 5 strokes behind. Well, Rich, this finishing hole at TPC Twin Cities really sets up for a dramatic finish, doesn't it?
Risk versus reward, 583 yards. If you hit a big drive, you can take on the green in 2.
Henny, how bad is this lie?
Well, it's a little deeper into the rough, but it's sitting nicely.
Oh, clever play that. Just get it back into the fairway. And here we are with the third shot. 5 strokes behind our leader. And choosing the 8-iron here. Nicely done. Let's move one step closer to the lead here. This putt for a share of 4th. Not sure if that one came out of the center of the putter.
Tell you what, watch out. This guy's going to be on full tilt here shortly.
And that will do it for this player today. Well, Rich, after a sloppy start, they seem to pull that round together.
Well, definitely a tale of 2 nines, wasn't it? On the front 9, they looked like a rank amateur, and on the back 9, it looked actually they knew what they were doing. So interesting to watch, no doubt about it. Hopefully more consistency in the days ahead.
Well, that was a thrilling day, and on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for your company. We look forward to the next time you join us.